we go. Okay. Welcome to Driving Home with Kelsey.
And Abby.
And we are going to have a car conversation, which is always crazy.
Hey, keep it tuned in, kids. We're going to keep you up all night. Well, I hope you have some laughs and some tears. And okay, that was stupid.
I thought it was pretty funny. You're so crazy. We used to, another thing we used to.
Turn into 101.
Hey, one thing I was thinking though, one thing that we used to do, or I used to do when you were driving home to keep you awake, I would I would sing.
Oh, that's what you were going to say.
I would sing S-I-N-G. Oh my word.
Solar plexus, instep, nose, groin.
You're so funny. Anyways, I would sing. I would get old Carmen songs.
Oh, yeah.
Or songs that I knew as a kid, like crazy songs like A Giraffe Can Laugh, Susie is a Rocker, all these like crazy songs. Kelsey thought I was making them up. He did not know they were real songs, and I would sing them. Or Homer and Jethro songs.
Yes, those were funny.
Homer and Jethro songs. If a spearmint loses its flavor on the bedpost overnight, I would do a bunch of those kind of stuff, and Kelsey did not know that they were real songs. And so I would sing them until, I don't know, probably a couple years ago, I found them on YouTube or on Rhapsody or
Right.
on just all different
Media.
there you go,
websites, whatnot.
yes, and played it for him. He could not believe, though the one I ordered the CD because I really wanted the kids to hear the
Enjoy some
songs.
of
The songs. What is that old folk songs? Who's the guy on there? I can't remember his name, but anyways, old songs, and I used to remember as a kid and play them. But yeah, we used to make this trip every 3 months.
Yeah.
Every 3 months.
Oh, that you'd sing Sunday school songs I never heard in my life.
I did sing Sunday school
Try to get me
songs.
to join in. It wasn't happening. Yeah, I was one of those kids where I hated Sunday school songs. The songs I was interested in as far as church songs was the real songs. To me,
They are real songs.
they were fake to me. I mean,
They were
I hated them.
not.
They were just corny. They were, I wanted real music.
Oh.
I'm still that way today.
But you know what? You think about it. That is why you had trouble in school with your English, with having to understand poetry. Because you didn't even understand it as a kid with all the Sunday school songs. That's why you thought they were dumb. Because that's all it is rhyming.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm a very literal person, and I take things at face value. I'm a lot like my father. He was like that. I can do grammar all day. I can do math and sciences, but when it comes to poetry and literature and trying to interpret stuff and figure out symbolicism and all
Yeah,
that.
you can't, when talking to Kelsey, you can't have a hidden meaning or an innuendo or a...
No subtleties, no innuendos.
Yes, no.
That's all butterfly innuendo.
Oh,
That'll set you up, folks, actually.
heaven house. If it has to be explained, then it's not good. No.
Yeah, no. Exactly.
Anyways, we had, oh my
Tell
word.
me what you want to say.
Exactly. That's the box.
No beating around any bushes. I remove the bushes.
Yes. It just does not work. It's true. I think that's why, because you didn't get it as a kid, so you didn't get it as an adult. Possibly. Supposedly.
Yeah. But, I can't understand things in the Word of God, though.
Isn't that interesting?
It's different. Well, me and my one of my friends was having a conversation about that too, and he says, I'm not a big reader. I'm a word reader. I'm talking about the Word, I'm talking about the Word of God. I'm a word reader, but not just a book reader. I don't really read anything else.
Yeah. You try, but you're not like you used to. I used to be able to read books like cray.
In an hour.
I used to read
novels in an hour.
Well, yeah, I used to shut myself in my bedroom as a kid and read book after book after book after book. Now I don't hardly pick up a book read after having kids. I try to read some.
Barely
but not
read after
really.
me.
That's not true. I still read quite a bit after I got married. It was hard because it was just different because you were doing schoolwork and seriously, what did I say?
Not something that you said, something I thought of. I will not say it on camera. I refuse.
Okay, tell me what you said real quick while no one's looking. I had to get you tickled. Anyway, so we have a drive. This is
Lots of stuff to edit.
no, there's not. I'm not editing it out. Yeah, you don't want it said on camera, don't say it.
Okay. Shut up now.
Uh-oh. No, I was thinking that there's some drives like it was just everything to get to and from.
I have straightened out these curves a few times. I have been in mid-sentence and realized, oh crap, my eyes are closed, I need to open them up, and drive. There have been times that we were coming home and I remember getting on the road and starting the drive, but then I don't remember anything afterward, and all of a sudden we're pulling up in the driveway and I'm like, I don't remember the trip.
I'm so glad you never told me that.
I'm one of those people where when it's the end of the day, my body fights sleep incredibly hard, and I do everything I can to keep my eyes open. But they start wiggling, they start crossing, things get foggy, fuzzy sometimes, and it's just everything I can. I start leaning forward, leaning back, making it cold, making it hot, changing, turning the music up, turning the music down.
Well, and that's one thing that's different about us too, is I'm the exact opposite. It takes everything in the world to get me to go to sleep. It takes everything in the world to wake him up. Once you're sleepy.
Exactly.
But you do better. You're doing better. These late night shifts are just, ugh. It's just really wearing us both.
It is what it is.
Really?
She hates to say.
I do. I do hate that saying. Ugh. I'm gonna miss those boys. I don't think I'll be really sad, but I am gonna miss them.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little quiet.
It is gonna be quiet.
My mom needs some time too.
Yeah, she does.
I
She
want her to
needs.
have that time.
Oh yeah.
They
Yeah.
want the time with her.
They
too,
do. They
so
count the minutes until they get to.
They know they get spoiled rotten.
They do. Poor Declan. His mouth is hurting a little bit. He's got 2 teeth that we're needing to keep an eye on, and he may have to go back to the dentist and have them taken care of. So we're hoping that's not the case. But he was having a little bit of problems, so we're trying to warn him, like, don't eat a bunch of sugar at grandma's. Because grandma keeps a little bit more sugar in the house than mom does. So you need to be a little careful. I can tell he's a little sad, but he doesn't want the pain. So he knows if he doesn't want to be in pain, he has to be a little bit more careful. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Gas pedal's on the right, dude.
You let a minivan pass you by?
With a church bumper sticker on it.
Oh my word. I will say the longest trip though ever was driving home from Colorado.
When we lived in Colorado.
Yeah, when we lived in Colorado and we were driving from Harrison. We left Harrison? No, where did we
Conway.
left Conway. We left Conway to go
Because we
back.
went through Fort Smith.
Oh,
We stopped
yeah.
at Fort Smith and had dinner with your brother.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
And
left from there.
left from there. You had upset stomach.
Oh my word, it was the longest trip ever.
I was fighting
Declan was
sleep.
6 months old?
About
Was
right.
he 6 months old? So, no. June, July, August, September, October. He was 4 months old.
Yeah.
4 months old. Barely 5-hour energies driving down the road.
Trying to stay awake, but we never did stay the night or anything like that.
I know you had to call in to say you weren't going to work the next morning.
No, I had to call and say I wasn't going to be at work that night. They had
that
me on
night.
schedule for that night.
Because we
I'm
weren't home.
Yeah, I was
It was
like,
like 6
I'm not going to make it. It's it was 7 o'clock and we were still in Kansas somewhere.
Yeah,
I was like,
we're
I'm not going to make it.
we're stuck
you
in
know?
Kansas.
Yeah.
That is the longest strip. Kansas is like, forever. I remember the Starbucks signs. They had Starbucks signs for miles that there was going to be a Starbucks, and then it was inside of a gas station. It wasn't even like an actual. It was just a small inside of a gas station. It was crazy.
In the daytime, the most interesting thing you can find in Kansas is going to be the windmills, which is a very, very short little thing. I mean,
They're very pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, but that's all there was to it. And then the rest of the trip I spent, driving it, saying, okay, maybe over the next hill I'll see maybe okay over the next. I mean, because it's just a gradual incline, that does that. But the next, maybe the next hill I'll see a little bit of mountains, or maybe the next. I mean, it's just like forever long. You're just about to give up, and then you do finally see them just right when you get into Colorado. I mean, but.
We have talked a lot about Colorado lately, though. My cousin, I talk to my cousin every day, and she lives in Colorado. Hello, Shara, if you're watching. Hello.
Shout out to Sarah Lee.
Shout out to Shara Lee. Hello. Anyways,
Shara Lee.
Yeah. But we really love the winters there. Oh, all the seasons. Just love all the seasons.
You love the winters there. I love the summers. So.
You love the summer. Wait, but you know what though? The summer was not nearly as bad as the summer in Magnolia. Oh dear God. I thought, oh Lord. But the humidity, it's just because there's no humidity.
Well, yeah, a lot of it has to do with the lack of humidity in Colorado. I mean, because you may be 90, 95 degrees during the day, but during the night it's like 60 degrees. Oh, perfect.
So nice.
And then you go to Magnolia, where I grew up, and the humidity is like 70%.
You dry off
like
and you're still wet. You're like, really? This is just...
And plus, there's so stinking many pine trees around that area. The wind has nowhere it can blow, and so there's no breeze outside. It's just hot, and it is redundant.
But just glad to be in a less hermitage. I don't know. I'm gonna miss that pool though. We've got to find a yard where we can put that pool up. Because, yeah, this is gonna be a long summer. All right, I think we're gonna close it out and just enjoy the ride.
Yeah, I think we got our talking juices going, so
we'll be good now.
Yeah, we should be.
Lots to talk about once the camera's turned off. Dun, 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 dun. So I was thinking